Hey everybody, I'm starting this project off with these 5-gallon paint stir sticks that I got from Home Depot. And I'm using a total of 5 of these stir sticks. So I just align them down, and then to be able to hold them all together, I'm just using some of these jumbo craft sticks that I got from Walmart. I'm just cutting them down to size so that way they fit perfectly on the back side of the paint stir sticks. I'm just using some of this adhesive glue with a mixture of hot glue. You could also use E6000 with a mixture of hot glue to adhere these all together. And once you have those all glued down, now you have this awesome surface to work on. I then am using this buffalo check tissue paper that I actually just had lying around, but I believe you could find this at Hobby Lobby. And using some Mod Podge, I'm just going to put a nice thin amount of the Mod Podge onto the surface of the paint stir sticks. Put that tissue paper right over it. Lightly with your hands, rub out any of those wrinkles. You could also use some plastic wrap to put on top of the tissue paper and smooth it out that way as well. And the plastic wrap actually does not stick to the tissue paper. So when you smooth out any wrinkles and take that plastic wrap off, it will not take off any of that tissue paper. And once the board was completely covered with the tissue paper, if you have any excess tissue paper along the sides, I just use a fine sanding block to take off any of that excess. And once that is complete, I just went back over the tissue paper with another layer of Mod Podge, and then you just want to allow that to completely dry. And once completely dry, this part is completely optional, but if you want to make it look a little bit more weathered around the edges, I just went around the edges and the rest of the board with this fine sanding block. And again, this was just to make it look a little bit more weathered. And as you could tell, some of the tissue paper did come off, but I'm okay with that because I think this came out looking very rustic. And now I got this wooden sign. This actually came from Dollar Tree, guys. So be on the lookout for their Valentine's Day stuff. It is starting to come out. So it's just home with this heart on the side. So I'm using this shabby chic chalk paint in the color Nautical Red. And I just covered the entire wording and along the sides and in any of those nooks and crannies. And then just allow that to completely dry. And again, I'm just using some of that adhesive glue. But again, you could also use some E6000 to put on the back of this sign. And I just placed this in the center of the paint sticks, held that down. You do want to let this dry for about 20 to 30 minutes. And look at how cute this is coming out. And then I also got this natural ribbon with these glittery hearts on there, also from Dollar Tree. And I'm just going to be hot gluing this ribbon on the sides of the paint stir sticks. And if you have some excess along the edges, just flip that board upside down, place a little bit of hot glue on the back, and just place that excess right onto the hot glue. I then made this garland out of some wooden beads that I just colored in some dark red acrylic paint. I just hot glued those right onto the back of the sign. And I also hot glued a piece of a popsicle stick. And then just for more support, I just used my staple gun to staple down the string. And doesn't this look so cute? I love that this could be used for Valentine's Day, and it could also be used just for everyday use. I really hope this inspired you guys to create your own. If it did, please be sure to sprinkle the love. Thank you guys so much, and have a good rest of your day. Thanks. Bye.